what's up everyone? Carlos Juanes. I got my son here, Joshua Jacob. Welcome to another video of Fitness Life 2.3. So today's video is going to mainly be over when I started my weight loss journey back in March. It was March 27th to be exact. And when I talk to a lot of people and I'm telling them about my weight loss that I had did, starting in the middle and in the end and where I'm at now, and I'm continuing doing like certain exercising, and I'm always changing up my diet and trying new things. That way I can break through a plateau whenever I finally, hit one, because you will hit one at a certain point when you're on a weight loss plan or a weight loss program or eating program, whatever it is, right? Whatever diet you're on, there's tons of diets out there and they all work. As long as you do them consistently, in my own opinion, they all work if you're consistent with them. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about talking about when you hit that plateau, you're going to get frustrated, but things that you can do to possibly help you and encourage you and motivate you to be able to stick to that diet, right? Ooh, excuse you. Boy, burping everywhere. Was that good, buddy? Yep. So that's what it's going to be about. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So when I started my weight loss journey back in March, that was March 27th to be exact, I did start off with what I knew, pretty much is, the weightlifting, the exercises. I had, I believe I had a bench press. I had a bench to do bench presses and stuff. I ended up giving them away because I was always more afraid for my son to be around me and he fall and hurt himself. But I started off with, lifting weights a lot, and then one of the first things that I went back to was when I remember I had went through a dieting program when I was younger, was start off with learning to drink water. Real simple.
Water.
That's not that hard. You learn to drink that water.
Drink that water.
Learn to drink that water, get that down, even though your diet is not perfect. Once you get that water drinking down in 2 to 3 weeks, then as you're learning to drink that water, you need to focus on changing your diet. That way when it finally comes to that, you're consistently drinking water, you can easily change that diet, right, to something more healthier. And it doesn't have to be completely crazy change. It can just be something simple. If you eat a hamburger, right, for example, and you like to add mayo and cheese and bacon and everything else, right, take 2 things away from that hamburger, right? That's real simple. You just take 2 things away from that hamburger, and that's cutting out, extra calories, extra carbs, extra, fats, and so on. So that it's simple as that. So that's one of the things that I had did was I had started eating turkey burgers, and I always added the regular mayo. I added the slices of cheese, and I was already eating avocados with them, but I slowly took away the regular mayo, and I added light mayo, and then I completely took away the cheese. I rarely eat cheese anymore, and I eat shredded cheese every once in a while when I eat my turkey salads, but I don't eat them as often. So yeah, that's one way you can actually slowly incorporate like cutting things out of your diet, right? Which is real easy, simple to do. Remember, start off with that water. That's one of the toughest things I hear from a lot of people to try to get down. But we just practice. You can get it down. It's not going to be perfect at the beginning. Doesn't have to be. But you just practice at it and you will be able to get it down. All right, so one of the other things that is actually hard for people to actually overcome is whenever you go out, like say social event or with friends or family, whoever, you just go out to somebody's house, like say your grandma's or your mom's or somebody, your sisters, and they're cooking. One of the hardest things to do for a lot of people is to tell them no, I don't want to eat that, or I'm good, or whatever. That's a lot of people don't want to be mean, and it's understandable, right? Because they cook the whole meal for people, and you want to be nice and at least eat a little bit. You do not have to eat just a little bit. You don't have to eat none at all right? You're an adult. You can make your own decisions, right? You can say, look, I got a plan that I'm trying to stick with. I'm trying to make myself healthier. I'm trying to do better. Please help me. Can you help me? You just ask them like that. Can you help me, stick to this plan? I'm going to eat later what I like. Look, one of my addictions when I was younger, and my mom and my dad will tell you, it was hamburgers. It was crazy. I would eat hamburgers all the time. It wasn't just any hamburgers. It was all fast food restaurant hamburgers. So it didn't matter if it was Thanksgiving, whatever they were eating. I got a hamburger from a restaurant later on. We left, or when we were there, you know, whatever. Got one, went home. I got a hamburger. That was my addiction. We all have an addiction of something, right? Mine was food, specifically hamburgers, right? But when I was 18, I went to the doctor. I had got diagnosed with high blood pressure, been on it. And these are these pills that I have been on forever. Been on them when my son was born. Blood pressure went up again like crazy because I had actually got off of them. I asked my doctor, could I get off of them? And she said with the right eating, the right, you know, nutrition and exercise and stuff like that, I could get off them. It only lasted a brief period. But anyway, I had to get back on them. But with the exercising, it's okay for me not to take them because I have to keep my heart rate up. I have to be able to hit cardio, do the more cardio, my doctor said, eat right, eat less red meat, you know, eat more vegetables, chicken, you know, fish, certain foods that will help me, like me personally. So we do not mess with these anymore. At least I don't. So we'll get rid of that, right? I mean, good for you, right? Good for you, Carlos. Yeah, buddy, that was Dada's, but it's not Dada's no more. We'll pick that up just so Josh don't touch it. It's even like we would have holiday events, right? I would go over to my mom's, my grandma's, or my cousins. I remember I went to my cousin Stephanie's, and you know, they made food. My mom made food for Easter. I took my own food. I cooked it up there. You know, I was more than okay with cooking at my mom's house. You know, I've been there before, cooked before, right? But I cooked my food. I stuck to it. I said, I'm going to do this, and I did it, right? But whenever you start doing things like that, little changes that is uncomfortable, you know, sometimes it can be uncomfortable. Whenever you do little changes like that, and they're uncomfortable, you'll start seeing a change in your results. Your results will come. You just got to do little changes like that. You just don't worry about what people say. I mean, they really care for you. They won't be mad. They won't make fun of you or nothing like that. You know, no one was making fun of me there. All were asking me was, hey, what are you eating there, Carlos? What are you eating there, right? Like, what you got there? That's it. And, you know, I was fine to answer. But my wife was like, babe, why don't you just admit that you're on a diet? You know, like, she's like, it's okay to say that you're on a diet. I never wanted to say that I was on a diet because I guess it was a little embarrassing or so, in some way. But, you know, I was, you know, then I started, you know, telling people, well, no, I'm hitting on my diet. You know, I'm getting on my diet, or I'm trying to stick to my diet. And then once you're comfortable, you're okay with doing more and more and more. So, you know, just be open and be like, look, I'm trying to stick to an eating plan. You know, let me do this. I got this. One day I can eat whatever, you know, I'll get to eating that, you know, in good portions, right? But I started making little changes like that where I would, you know, take my own food to places. I even took my own food to a restaurant one time and ate it there. I only did like twice, but I took it to a restaurant, ate my food there. Hey, we were paying for everybody else, so I mean, they didn't care. I was eating my own food, my own salad, turkey salad, or chicken. No, that time I was eating chicken and rice and broccoli that time. So yeah, there was a time I was eating rice, chicken, and broccoli for 30 whole days. All right, so one of the things that really helped me when I was working out was body weight exercises, more of the calisthenic work exercises, right? Like doing majority of your workouts with your own body weight, right? You lift your own body weight, you do your own squats, you do your own push-up, you lift yourself up and you do push-ups, whatever. Just anything your own body weight really started helping me because you actually have to stabilize the majority of your whole body to actually do body weight exercise. You have to be able to stabilize your core, keep it tight, keep, you know, your back straight, you know, when to hurt yourself. That really did help me. I mean, I burned so many calories. I was literally sore. My whole body was sore when I started doing that. So I continue doing it now. I lift weights still, but I do it like once, maybe twice a week, and I hit them like maybe 20 minutes a day, maybe that morning, maybe 10 minutes, but I don't do them much. And then I'll go into my, you know, my body weight exercises, which I completely love now. I recommend them to anybody. To me, it's more safer. It's more safe anyways, right? The body weight exercise, especially if your whole goal is just to get in shape and get healthier and lose some weight, burn extra additional calories, right? And burn that body fat. To me, the body weight exercises is real good for burning body fat, as long as you implement it with HIIT cardio. That HIIT cardio is what will really help out. You know, when you speed your heart rate up and lower it. You know, you give yourself a certain time frame, you know, 45 seconds to a minute. You want to speed your heart rate up, and then you want to lower it for at least 15 to 20 seconds. And then you redo that again. Like, do it for like 12 minutes straight. And that will really help out. And then once you're done with that 12 minutes, you give yourself like a 5-minute break, and then you do it again. You know, you do 2 to 3 rounds of it if you possibly can. And then once you get more advanced, and you can do like 4 rounds, and it becomes like even more fun. You get more motivated because you start seeing the results. You start seeing your change in your body, like in the mirror, and you know, people might even actually tell you something. You know, the crazy thing is though, when I lost weight, not many people told me about it. You know, they never said, "Hey, you lost weight," or whatever. I just knew I did. You know, but no one hardly ever told me anything. But I remember when I ate chicken, rice, and broccoli for a month. My wife did tell me that was when I actually lost a little bit more weight, where she can really tell, right? Because that's when I was trying to break that plateau, because I couldn't get under a certain weight. But I was like, man, what else can I do? So I was looking at videos like, what can I do? And then somebody said if you eat chicken, rice, and broccoli for a whole 3 months, I didn't do it for 3 months, but if you eat for 3 months and you work out like crazy, your body will change. So I just did it for a month, right? So anyways, that month did really help, and that's what really motivated me to keep going with bodyweight exercises once I started, you know, doing those, and they really helped out. And so now I'm feeling better than ever. It's been a long time since I felt this great, like, you know, weight-wise. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope I can help with anything that you might have a question about. If you have a question, remember, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know what you want to hear about. If you want to hear about some, like, if you have a question about tips on how to lose weight, something that I can help with, or maybe a workout routine, anything, I would love to hear it. That way I can make the video, post it. You can see it whenever, you can click on it whenever, you can watch it. Alright guys, so remember, when you hit that subscribe button, click the bell notification. That way you can always be updated to all my videos whenever I post a video. Alright guys, so hit that thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all next time. Have a great day.